Hello. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I'm trying to set the watch party up on the other page so that everybody knows to come here, especially if they're going to leave comments, because I won't be able to see them. All right, I'm trying to set the watch party up on the other page. So I'll set that phone there. We'll move this over here. Y'all see my pink shirt? This is my first time wearing a pink one. Can y'all see my blue hair with my pink shirt? Hello, hello, hey, hey, hey. Look at that, my mama already trying to be messy. So, y'all, I was asked to do a cooking segment. So I'm going to make shrimp fried rice. And instead of me pre-recording this like I probably should, I'm going to do it live. And there's no telling how this is going to turn out. So like I put in the, the preview comments of this, that if I so happen to end this, don't ask no questions, because I feel like something must be going wrong or I'm about to burn something. If the smoke detectors or anything go off, I don't want y'all saying shit. We just gonna chalk it up to all the lights that I have on in here, and it's hot, okay? Hey, Morgan. Look at my mama talking about, uh-oh, messy. Morgan, why you saying loud? So also, I did a watch party on my personal page. So if you are watching on my personal page, I always tell you guys when you get on here that if you're watching on the personal page and you're leaving comments, I cannot see those comments. So you have to come to the hair page where the actual video is being broadcasted and comment there for me to be able to see them. Hey, Damien. It's 3 a.m., my goodness. Okay, see, my mama already being messy. So, again, you guys, I was wanting some shrimp fried rice yesterday. I was not able to do it. I was supposed to make the shrimp fried rice early today at noon, but I ended up losing power because of the storm. So it is now 9 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time, and I'm about to do this. And I'm going to go over with you guys all of the ingredients that I have. Can y'all see my blue hair? Everybody see my blue hair? And this is the first debut of the pink shirt. But before we get started, if you have not already liked, followed, and subscribed to Corey Peters Hair, please do so. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. That's COREYPETERSHAIR. Okay, so let me flip this around a little bit so that we can go over the ingredients. I'm glad I'm glad you wanted to know how to make shrimp fried rice. Deidre, shut the hell up. How do I flip this? Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys, so I'm trying to get too close, but in here I have about 12 shrimp. A lot of people do not season their shrimp when they're doing this, but I'm going to. That's one of the keys to cooking. You have to season, people, please season. So I have some onion powder for my shrimp, some Lawry seasoned salt, some garlic powder, some cayenne pepper, and some black pepper. That will be on the shrimp. And then for the actual rice, I have 2 eggs that I'm going to use, some salt, just a hair of sugar, some vegetable oil, some sesame seed oil. We have soy sauce, we have some sesame seeds, and I'm going to use a little bit of minced onion. And then of course we have the rice. So anybody got any questions? Yes, they are childish. They're childish and they're hateful. But we're gonna go on. But so I'm hoping that I have enough rice, because when I cooked the rice yesterday, it was smelling so good. I went ahead and ate some, and I should not have, but what we have remaining is what I'm going to use. So remember, when you are using and cooking shrimp fried rice, you cannot use rice that's been freshly cooked. It cannot be hot, otherwise you will have mushy rice when you're cooking it. So make sure that your rice is cold. Leave it in the refrigerator for a few hours. If you don't have time to leave it in the refrigerator, put it in the freezer, but it needs to be cold. It needs to be clumped together like this. Everybody see that? Y'all see I ate half of this already. But that is what the rice needs to look like, okay? So before we start, the first thing we do is we wash our hands. And you put any animals that you have outside. Animals need to be outside. Dogs and cats, they go outdoors. So mine are already outside, and then we wash our hands first. Shut up, Peter. sure everybody know how to wash their hands, Lord. So when I'm cooking, I usually go ahead and run a sink full of water with soap so that I can be dropping stuff in and washing it if need to, and I wash my hands multiple times during the cooking process. So I'm going to turn on this good oven. Deidre, shut up. Ugly self. I'm going to put it in between medium and low. So normally I would have tried to do this on my griddle, but I'm not going to do that because I feel like I've definitely screwed up trying to show you guys how to do it. So I'm going to use my big skillet. Let me flip this around again. And the reason I'm using this big skillet is so as I'm cooking like the eggs and I'm cooking and I'm gonna put my hand by it so you can see how actual big it is. But the reason I'm doing this and using that big one like that is so as I'm cooking, I can move the eggs and move the shrimp to the side of the pan and also move the pan off from under the heat. So that way, you know, a cast iron skillet, it holds its heat. And this skillet won't. So if I move it, half of it off the fire, it will keep it warm, but it won't overcook it. No, we're not doing a fire challenge. So I'm gonna move this over here. I need more than one camera. I don't measure anything, okay? But I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, about 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil, doesn't matter what kind you use. The sesame seed oil is going to give it a good flavor. Let's mix all that up. Ooh, that sesame seed oil smells good. Make sure the entire pan is coated. So the sesame seed oil smells and tastes like toast. Chris, what you laughing at, sir? I'm not acting like Paula Deen. So I have 2 eggs that I will beat. And as soon as the pan is hot enough, we will put these eggs in. And while we're waiting on the pan to get hot, we will season the shrimp. And I need to figure out how I can do this so you guys can see. I'll tell you what. Like I said, it's about 12 shrimp in here. I got my large seasoned salt. And I like my food spicy. So you'll see me use a lot of stuff with spice. My onion powder. Season it to your liking and taste. My garlic powder. Some cayenne pepper. What you mean this is my show? You know what? I feel like it's a lot of y'all gonna get cussed the hell out when this is over. And my pepper. Now I will say this, those of you who eat shrimp fried rice, what the ingredients that you notice that I did not use because I do not eat is the vegetables. I do not eat the onions. I don't eat the carrots. I definitely don't eat those sweet peas. So whenever I go to order shrimp fried rice, I always tell them no vegetables, and I don't make it with those either. So at some point when I'm cooking it, I will tell you when you are supposed to add those in, but you won't see me do that because I don't eat them. So we'll make sure the shrimp is good and seasoned. And Mom, these are raw shrimp. wash our hands again. See, I should be on the cable access channel being paid for this. Does anybody else wash their hands a lot when you're cooking? And do y'all go through a lot of paper towels? I use a lot of paper towels. Okay, so that oven is pretty much hot. Go ahead and just pull this rice apart from the pan so they easily fall out of here. Y'all taking notes? Tabitha, good. I'm glad that you are. Hey, Lachey, my other little sister. Okay, so I'm gonna move this so that you guys can see again. Gotta go ahead and put the egg in. And I'm gonna flip it around so that you guys can see. See it? And we don't want to mess with the egg too much. Yes, help, my smoke detector is working. And you can see it starting to solidify. Flip it. See how I'm getting that little brown on it? Okay, and this will be the side now that my egg is right there. Now I will push it all to the side of the pot. And this is why I wanted a big pot, guys. So now this pushed to the side, I'm going to slide this side off the heat to let it stay warm and cook but not burn. And this will be the point where you add in the peas or whatever vegetables you want to use, but of course I'm going with the shrimp. And we want to make sure that you do not overcook your shrimp. My iPad failed. So make sure that you don't overcook your shrimp. Keep it moving. And of course have them on the side that you still have the heat on. I am not going to burn them smack up. Oh, y'all are some haters, baby. You just keep them moving for the haters out there. Now, if you're choosing to have, like, you know, if you don't want shrimp and you want chicken or you want steak, then you can do that as well. But just keep the shrimp moving so that they start cooking and they turn pink, but not overcooked. Let y'all see. Y'all see? You see how my eggs are not burning over here? Push them off the heat. So keep moving the shrimp around. Man, this damn iPad is not gonna work. Shit. Ooh, this smells so good. I know y'all wish I was here. Ma'am, I don't need to move the eggs. You know what? Let me find out y'all be talking to Paula Dean and Rachel Ray like this. I'm not gonna take it. Okay, so my shrimp are cooked. So now I'll add the cold rice. And once you add that in, the cold rice is going to reduce the heat of the pan. And we just need to start breaking the rice up. I'm gonna get my spatula to do that. And I should not have eaten the rice yesterday because this could use some more. Y'all remember what I told you when you do this? You tap that pan, baby, that means that you cook it. But now that the rice is in here, let me turn the heat down a little bit. Now I can break this egg up some more and mix it in. But I should not have eaten this rice yesterday because I should have more rice in this. So remember that when you cook your rice, don't eat it. So in here, I'm going to add just a few minced onions. Not many because I don't like to crunch on them. And remember, I already did onion powder. I want to add a few sesame seeds. I want a little bit of salt. And I want just a hair of sugar. And then we want soy sauce. So you can decide which type of soy sauce you want. You can do light or you can do dark. Remember, the soy sauce is already kind of salty. If you do dark soy sauce, you will also get the darker, more richer color to your rice. So, oh my God, this smells good. Let me show y'all what it's looking like right now. Can y'all see that? And then we can break this egg up some. So we want to make sure all the rice, there's no more clumps in it because remember it was cold. And you want it all warmed back up and cooked through. Now those of you that like the vegetables, you would also see your carrots and your onions and your sweet peas or green peas in here at this point. And I'm just going to keep stirring up until I know that all of my rice is coated and heated. Woo! It smells like Korea up in here. And I'm gonna take a little taste, see if I need anything else. Ooh, it's good and spicy. So that is completely done. I can take it off the heat. And I will show you guys the final product. Y'all know I'm OCD, I'm trying to move everything right. Up. And that is my shrimp fried rice, Corey Peters style, with no vegetables. Let's plate this up. And there you have it, folks. So the other thing that I'm going to add to this, Morgan, I don't eat onions. So I was telling y'all at the beginning, I don't do diced onions, I don't do green onions, I don't do green peas, I don't do any of that. But what I do add is sriracha sauce. Now, I don't eat pink sauce. I know everybody I've ever gone to a hibachi with, they always ask for pink sauce. I always ask for sriracha. So there's no pink sauce here, but of course, if you like pink sauce, then that would be what you add. Me, I'm going to add sriracha sauce because, like I said, I like it spicy. It was already spicy when I tasted it from the skillet. This is going to add even more heat to it. And I will give y'all another little quick look-see. You go to hell, Kevin. And there we have it. So again, all I used was 2 eggs. I used rice that I ate some of yesterday. I used the soy sauce. We got sesame seed oil that gives it that toasted flavor. We got a few sesame seeds that I actually put in there. Sriracha sauce, a little bit of sugar, and you don't taste the sweetness, but it does help kick some of the salt. So anybody got any questions before I dig in? My bad, I wasn't trying to rub it in. Let me go this way so I can be better light so y'all can see me a little bit better. Yeah, there I am. I'm more clear there. I'm about to burn up my own supper watching you. That's what you get because you was thinking I was going to burn up mine. Nah. So sorry I don't have nobody here to share this delectable plate with. I know the rest of y'all like all your vegetables and stuff in it. If I was cooking it for somebody else, then I would have did some with vegetables for them and some without for me. Ooh, it's a big bite. And it's hot. Yes, I love it spicy, baby. So you have to take this big bite. Mmm. 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 I feel sorry for y'all because y'all ain't got a bit. The only thing better, the only thing that can make this better for me is an ice cold Coke that has been frozen just a little bit, that got a little bit of slush to it. That's the only thing that can make this meal better. But since I don't have that, I'm gonna have to settle for a sun-kissed orange. Jesus Christ, that's good. So we're gonna have to do this. Kevin, what you trying to say? Tabitha, you kick Cokes? Who does that? Oh, so you adding the vegetables make you feel like you're eating a little bit more healthy? Okay. I know y'all want a bite. I would love to share a bite with y'all, but unfortunately, you're not here. Mmm. Oh my Lord, I forgot to say my prayer. Y'all let me start eating? I didn't even thank the Lord. All right. Well, I'm not going to sit here and finish this good, delectable meal in front of y'all because I know you want some so bad and can't get it. So I'm going to end this. Hell yes, I enjoy being at home. If I never have to go to an office and can get paid, that's exactly what I would love to do. But yeah, again, my hair is dyed blue. I plan on doing, I have another review to do, by the way, too. Another product to review, and I'll probably either do it tomorrow or Thursday, which means I end up washing this out. But, yeah, I like my big hair. I like my big hair. But my hair is blue. I got my new pink shirt on that I'm happy to have. So again, if you are on my personal page and have not liked my hair page, please go to it and like. At some point, I plan to stop posting so much on my personal page and go directly to the hair page so that I can merge everything over into it. If you are on the hair page, please also make sure that you're following me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't really post as much on Twitter. I don't really care for it. So I'm probably going to stop promoting it. But follow me, Corey Peters Hair, where I told you guys at the beginning of this, it will not always just be about hair. It may be about music because I sing, or it might be cooking sometimes, whatever it is I'm in the mood for. You all just tune in, and always feel free to go on the page and post your photos. I don't care if you post your photos of food or if you're posting photos of your hair. I like to see it all. So until the next video, thank you for joining. Bye.